Hi, I'm Dave Burroughs, Chief Mental Health Officer with Westpac Group. As work pressures increase and uncertainty prevails in our post-COVID working world, leaders need to learn to become more psychologically agile, to lean in and adapt to the challenges, the change and the uncertainty that prevails in our working environment. As leaders, we need to be able to identify and address the organisational barriers, but also the thinking patterns that might be undermining our own or our team's performance. So today I want to talk to you about some of the skills that we can use to help you and your team not just survive, but perhaps thrive when the going gets tough. As a leader, one of the biggest pitfalls we need to avoid is toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is a remnant from the positivity movement, where some organisations were in fact mandating that their staff just needed to be happy or positive all of the time. So when we had a staff member stressed, worried about work or where things were going on, instead of leaning in and uncovering what were the issues that may have been impacting that person, they were just told to be more positive and to turn that frown upside down. Just asking people to be more resilient, rather than asking what is causing those emotional states, could mean that you are missing big issues within your business and also missing the opportunity to fix things. Those who really succeed are the leaders that get beneath the surface and understand what is really impacting on their people. And this is the key to emotional agility. If you see team members frustrated, stressed, annoyed, disengaged, it's recognising that these emotions are valid. They are data points. They tell you something's not quite right. When we lean into discomfort in a constructive way, it enables us to respond rather than react to the situation people find themselves in. Changing the way that you think can be hard, but rather than trying to change your emotion, why not accept it for what it is? Rather than label it good or bad, think, what is it trying to tell you? Negative emotions can actually be good for us, and facing adversity enables us to develop and grow. If we feel fear, that's actually adaptive. It's kept us safe as a species for very many years. As Susan David says, growth begins at the edge of our comfort zone. So being willing to lean into discomfort and stretch our comfort zone is an important part of being emotionally agile. So seek feedback even when it doesn't feel comfortable. Think of feedback from a position of challenge rather than threat. When we feel threatened by a situation, we shut down. But if we feel challenged, we are much more likely to be able to problem solve. So you've acknowledged the issues. What now? A lot of leaders think they need to have all the answers in order to command respect, when it's in fact the opposite that's true. When we have leaders who are willing to admit that they might not have all the answers all the time, that's when we see leaders as more confident and more competent. This way of leading, where the boss says, I think we can get there, but I don't have all the answers yet, is called voluntary vulnerability. It empowers people to raise ideas and put forward suggestions. It also empowers people to be vulnerable themselves. Standing up and saying, I don't get it right all the time, but we can get it right together, is a powerful thing for a leader in helping people co-create their own experience of work. I hope these strategies have been helpful for you, and perhaps some of these ideas might help you improve your own or others' experience of work. And if that's the case, that's a good outcome for me.